I remember the pain. I'd done everything that I knew was my responsibility to do here in this earth experience. I'd go to church, I studied the scriptures, I looked for the right man to marry, someone who had to serve the church in some fashion. I had the children I really had longed for. Something went wrong. Of course, it wasn't the system. It couldn't be the church. It couldn't be the culture. It couldn't be that. But what was it? This night, I walked the streets late, dark in my neighborhood, the children all in bed safely. The streets safe back then, too. My husband at home, oblivious. Probably it was before 1973, maybe 74. I walked and I just cried. I think I screamed at God. I think I did that. Maybe not a good idea, but I was pissed and I was angry and I was in pain. My life was not working. And there seemed to be no place that would give me any answers. Even a place I felt safe enough to talk about my pain, because if you had pain in that culture, there was something wrong with you. And I was really confused because I was doing what was right. I was being obedient. Boy, I'm glad I'm not in that pain anymore. I haven't been for a long time. But it was only because I had the curiosity, no, at that point, anger, that gave me the courage to scream at God and say, I don't know what to do, but this has to end. I cannot continue in this pain. My journey was a step-by-step process, trusting that as one door opened and I went through it, the best I knew how, to try new ideas, really try them on. And then another door, and then another new idea, and another door, and so on. In my experience, we live life blindly forward, what seems blindly forward. And it's only when we look back that we understand. It took me saying, this pain is too much for me to bear. I will not live in this pain. My husband was an emotional abuser. I couldn't talk to anybody about that. I kind of accepted it. It was accepted in the world. You just, deal with it. If I went to my church leaders, they would say, tough it out. He's the man. I did go to my sister-in-law after he hit me the first time. She lived next door. I went there crying with my new 1-year-old baby, and my husband hit me. Your brother-in-law, the brother of your husband hit me. I was destroyed. I was in tears. Was this love? She looked at me and said, get used to it. Get used to it. This is life. Her whole life, sweet, wonderful woman, was all about being abused and putting up with it. Get used to it. I am so grateful that doors opened that I could learn how to ask the question, show me more, this isn't enough. Show me more, this isn't enough. Show me more. I want to get to the cause. I want to identify it. I want it removed. Well, that's where my journey began, in great pain, walking the dark night neighborhoods, crying and screaming. And now my passion is pulling individuals up out of the mud, the mire of your trauma, of what's been accepted, what's been normalized, to say, Let me brush you off. Let me give you some tools. Let me make your journey to health, to balance, to light happen more quickly. I see your light. I see what's waiting there inside for you. Come on over. Let me work with you, share with you. You are magnificent. You are a dream, a light in this world. Come on in.